Religious symbols serve as powerful representations of the core beliefs and values of a faith. From the cross in Christianity symbolizing sacrifice and redemption, to the crescent moon and star in Islam representing guidance, each symbol carries a deep significance. In Hinduism, the symbolizes the universe and ultimate reality, while in Buddhism the wheel or Dharma chakra represents the teachings of Buddha and the path to enlightenment. Meanwhile, Judaism is represented by the Star of David, a symbol of divine protection and heritage. These symbols are not just visual markers. They encapsulate the spiritual and ethical framework of each religion. They are reminders of the transcendence and interconnectedness that many faiths preach. When seen through the lens of shared values, these symbols can also serve as points of connection rather than division. For instance, despite their visual differences, many of these symbols emphasize the unity and continuity of life and the universe, themes prevalent across many religions. Furthermore, understanding the profound meanings behind these symbols can foster a deeper appreciation of each religion's unique perspective on life and spirituality. This appreciation is the first step towards building bridges of understanding between different faith communities. By recognizing the inherent values depicted through these symbols, followers of various faiths can find common ground, paving the way for a more harmonious coexistence. This initial exploration of religious symbols is crucial as it sets the foundation for recognizing the universal values that these religions advocate. As we delve deeper into specific ethical teachings like compassion, peace, and justice, we will uncover the threads of unity that weave through these diverse spiritual traditions, demonstrating their collective call towards a more empathetic and just world. Compassion lies at the heart of many religious teachings. It is the golden thread connecting diverse spiritual landscapes. In Christianity, Jesus' teachings emphasize loving one's neighbor as oneself, a sentiment echoed in the parable of the Good Samaritan. Similarly, Islam's holy book, the Quran, repeatedly urges Muslims to treat others with kindness and to care for the needy and the sick. In the Hindu scriptures, acts of kindness and selflessness are seen as a path to achieving dharma, or righteousness. Buddhism perhaps places the greatest emphasis on compassion, with the ideal of the bodhisattva who seeks enlightenment, not just for oneself, but for all beings. The Dalai Lama, a Buddhist leader, often speaks of compassion as a necessity for human survival. Judaism, too, with its concept of tikkun olam, or repairing the world, encourages actions that contribute to the welfare of others. These teachings across religions not only guide individual behavior, but also inspire community initiatives that embody these compassionate values. Real-world examples of such interfaith compassion are abundant. For instance, after natural disasters, it's common to see churches, mosques, temples, and synagogues becoming centers of aid, regardless of the victim's faith. Such actions are powerful demonstrations of shared human values transcending religious boundaries. They provide a counter-narrative to the often sensationalized stories of religious conflict, showcasing instead stories of unity and mutual aid. Leaders throughout history have also recognized the unifying power of compassion. Figures like Mother Teresa, who was a Christian, served the poor in India with a spirit that transcended religious lines. Similarly, Abdul Sattar Edhi, a Muslim philanthropist in Pakistan, established a foundation that serves all, irrespective of their religion. These examples highlight how the core value of compassion can lead to profound interfaith cooperation and understanding. This shared spiritual and ethical commitment to compassion not only enriches individual lives, but also strengthens the social fabric. It demonstrates that despite doctrinal differences, the call to serve and care for others is a common and unifying theme across major world religions, offering a hopeful perspective amidst the diversity of faith traditions. The pursuit of peace is a central theme in many religious traditions, often reflected in their meditative and prayer practices. In Christianity, the practice of prayer is seen as a path to peace, both internally and externally, a concept embodied in the famous peace prayer of Saint Francis of Assisi. Islam promotes peace through its daily prayers, salat, and the greeting Assalamu alaikum, which means peace be upon you. This greeting serves as a reminder of the value of peace in daily interactions. In Hinduism, practices like yoga and meditation are not just about physical health, but are seen as means to achieve inner peace and, by extension, external harmony. Similarly, Buddhism teaches mindfulness and meditation as tools to quiet the mind and cultivate a peaceful heart. These practices are believed to reduce personal suffering and, by extension, contribute to a more peaceful world. The Jewish tradition also holds strong values for peace, encapsulated in the Hebrew word shalom, which is commonly used both as a greeting and a farewell. These spiritual practices, though varied in form, all share the aim of fostering peace within the individual and in the world. By promoting internal tranquility, they help adherents handle conflicts in a more measured and compassionate way. This internal peace is crucial in a world where misunderstanding and strife are all too common. It allows for a calm and thoughtful response rather than reactions driven by fear or anger. Real-world applications of these peace-oriented teachings can be seen in interfaith peace-building initiatives. For instance, the Interfaith Peace Treaty, signed by leaders of various religions, is a commitment to work together to solve conflicts and promote peace. Such initiatives not only highlight the shared commitment to peace, but also demonstrate the practical steps taken by religious communities to bring those ideals into action. Moreover, modern leaders like Thich Nhat Hanh, a Zen Buddhist monk, have worked tirelessly to promote peace through mindfulness, even during times of war. Their teachings and actions underscore the belief that peace begins with the individual and radiates outward, influencing communities and ultimately, the world. This common pursuit of peace across religions not only bridges differences, but also offers a shared goal, a more harmonious and compassionate world.